Hey YouTube, it's Pastor Dwayne here. So today I want to give you a little bit of an update on our former TR project. So as you know, we've shifted over from the TR to the Byzantine text because it reflects our views as a team a little bit more accurately. So I wanted to share an update with where we are and show you some samples and ask you for some input on a question that we have been debating back and forth on as a team. So let's take a quick look at what we got here. So I have here a sample in the book of Matthew in the Byzantine Greek New Testament here, it's not the Byzantine Greek New Testament. I don't even know if we have formalized a name for it yet. I'm just going to call it the Byzantine text. So we have the Byzantine text here from the Byzantine Text Project. And as you can see, there's a couple design. I can't even speak this evening. There's some design decisions. There we go. Design decisions. Man, I was having some problems there. So let's come take a look and see. So this is Katametheon. This is the gospel according to Matthew. And I'm just going to scroll through here so you can see. I know some of you might be watching this on a phone and it might be hard to see. You're going to have to really zoom in. Maybe, you know what? Let me just go like this. I can zoom right in. And yeah, there we go. And give you an idea of what this looks like. So we are looking for wide margins here. I think these margins are about an inch or an inch and a half. I can't quite remember. But I guess it's a question for the comments. Like, what kind of margin would you like to see? Would you like to see a super wide margin? 1 inch, 1.5 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch? I would like to see like a 4.5 inch margin if I could. But the team is acting as a governor on my ambitions. It's all good. It's all good. So Adam Boyd's recently released an English translation of this, and I'll leave a link below. It's now available in print in a hardback format and a paperback format, and you can get that in the description below. I'll leave a link there and you can go look at that. Again, I'm not getting any kickbacks or anything for that. So the text underlying that is this here in front of you that we're looking at here. We got poetic formatting here. Now we decided not to go with the indents because there was some question with how those were indented, and we just figured it would be better. And we just found that this looked nicer. We just found it looked nicer. Our goal here is to produce a text which is beautifully bound, sewn binding, hardback cover, not that cheap, paperback, perfect bind print stuff that you can get print on demand at Amazon. We don't want to do that. We want to produce a Byzantine Greek New Testament that's going to hold up and last a fair bit of use. So even as I'm scrolling through here, you can see we've got the title on the top there, the references for the verse and the page number. And in this specific one, we've used Ekthesis, kind of like the Tyndale House Greek New Testament. But my friend Stephen has pointed out in our last discussion we had that it's not new to him. It's not new to the Tyndale House Greek New Testament. In fact, the Byzantine manuscripts use Ekthesis a lot too, and this is kind of the driving force behind this. But there is some question among us as a team as whether or not we want to go with this format or whether we want to go with a traditional paragraph format. So I want you to see this here with the Ekthesis, right, in your chapter numbers there, and so on and so forth. And then I want you to compare that here with the standard text layout. Let me zoom in. And I want to hear from you. In fact, I'm going to make a poll. I probably already have, and I'm going to provide a link to that poll. I'll pin it to the comment section so you can find it easier. Go to that link and click either Ekthesis or standard paragraph, depending on what you want. Or if you don't care, I'll leave an option for that. And let us know whether you prefer to see this printed with Ekthesis or whether you want to see this printed in a standard paragraph format. So this is where we are right now. We've got some feelers out to some printers. We're finalizing some of these setting details here, and then hopefully we'll be going to print. I wish I could give you a timeline, but for fear of giving you the wrong timeline, I'm just going to say we're working on it. And then, of course, the last thing here that I want you to see in regards to this edition is the textual apparatus here. And this is a very thorough apparatus, and this includes pretty much all of the printed Greek New Testament editions there. I'm excited about this edition And we're hoping to be able to get it all the way into print and then to be able to offer it at cost. So again, we've emphasized this point, but we want to put this out there into the public domain. That way, people can use it as they feel is necessary and don't have to worry about copyright restrictions and all that kind of things and all those kind of things. And copyright restrictions to me just seem kind of weird when it comes to God's word. Who's going to copyright God's word? Honestly, who's going to copyright God's word? So yeah, our common saying as a team that we've been saying is we want to see wide margins and not profit margins. So no money is going to go to any of us individually. Rather, what will happen is we may end up deciding to send any extra money out to charity, or whether we'll keep that in-house and continue to print more editions. So those are some decisions to be made down the road. But our heart here is to have the Byzantine text go out in an accessible format that's easy for people to read. It's beautiful, that's nice to look at, and is very functional. So brothers and sisters, please click that link. We want to hear your input on what you think of the two design choices we have. And if you think there's something else we should do with this text, let me know. I tried to get like a 35-point font in under 100 pages, but that just isn't going to work out. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Anyway, brothers and sisters, until next time, we'll see you around.